everybody. This is Josh Scorcher, and today we are rejoining the groups for a big, happy, fun session.
Yeah.
Hoorah!
Hooray. I'm so scared.
Oh yeah, yeah.
As you should.
The family that plays together dies in the same session.
Wait, what?
I'm just kidding.
Well, you know what they say: can't bake a pie without losing a dozen men.
Hey! What's in boots?
Oh. I felt like something Alistair would say.
But yes, for those who are just joining us, we have Stuart from the loading crew together with us, and his character is interesting. And those who have not played with him will soon understand what I mean.
Have fun.
Oh god, I haven't done the voice in like 2 months. I need to get acquainted with it again.
All right, so why don't we get started? So, the previous group, Fisher, as we have come to call them, went to check on Caius Valentine in the hospital. And they found out about a stolen shipment of pharmaceuticals from the Valentine family. Before they could investigate that, an unconscious dwarven night guard was brought in, and the party discovers that he has been dosed with drow sleeping poison. He was a guard at the Great Disaster Museum. The party spoke to the museum curator, who informed them of the stolen Mask of Sorn, and as well as fake artifacts that were donated to the museum. The party investigated the scene and found shadowy residue, drops from invisibility potions, and yes, more drow sleeping poison. Investigating the Valentine house very briefly, indeed the shadowy residue was there as well. Heading over into the poorest section of Directian, Brushtown, the party arrived to witness a fight between two drow women, both blaming each other for the disappearances of their children. Both groups, realizing they were a little out of their depth and maybe splitting up wasn't the wisest thing, but it was necessary out of context, and are reconvening at the royal castle to share notes.
Quick question.
Yes.
After our group did the thing and then everybody did their thing, is it still like in the same day or night, or
it's still the same day. It's the equivalent of 3 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
We're still fatigued.
Okay,
Yeah.
then me and Adrian are still fatigued. Got it.
Yes.
Ha! Hoshi's gonna be happy about that.
All right. So,
I at least managed to slow her up enough that she's not bleeding as much anymore.
Yeah, that was a good call.
Good
Alright.
call, but I was sleepy. I'm a sleepy bird.
all right.
Sleepy bird.
Both of them are.
All right, so waiting outside the royal castle, I believe Hoshimi, Flint, and Sybil are there first. And as you're waiting for, permission to enter, because Adrian is usually your ticket inside.
Why didn't we think of this before we split?
All right, and sure enough, you see the group of 7, Tree, Adrian, and Olwen walk up. Sybil, Flint, Hoshimi. As you see your friends walk up, they are accompanied by someone who you do not recognize.
I am not going to ask. I don't care enough. 7? Are you?
Did you borrow somebody?
Not what I was going to ask, but
Oh, this is Tree. And
And why do you look so beaten up and tired? Also, Adrian, you look noticeably tired as well.
We got our rears handed us by some dire wolves.
I wouldn't say rears handed to us. But yes, dire wolves were involved.
You told
Are
what
you
happened.
guys okay?
Yeah, okay, so she's not even bothering to hide that she's casting message these days.
Uh-oh. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, Yuto's got a tattletale.
Oh, he's gonna tattletale big
Oh no!
time.
He's gonna sing like a fox! No!
It's the tattletale dancer.
Sing like a fox. That's a new one.
What does the fox sing?
No. Somebody.
Yeah, Seven kind of just lowers her head a little and, can I go to the kitchen? I'm a little hungry.
Who are you talking to?
Yes.
She's trying to slip away before
Just a
you
general
tattles
message.
on her. Hoshimi looks at Seven and Adrian, and she gets a smile on her face.
Uh-oh.
Oh, mama.
Yes, why don't we all go to the kitchen?
Wait, really?
I actually have to deliver something to Princess Abigail, so
We
will-
both do. I couldn't get. Yuto did pass on the message, and we couldn't get in without Adrian. So you go ahead and do that. She puts her hand on both Seven and Adrian. The three of us have some conversations to have. How about we have them over a nice lunch?
Oh, but before we part ways, Tree, these are our friends. This is. She looks for a second like she's trying to debate whether or not to say Rena or Hoshimi. This is.
The name's Rena Malak. It's nice to meet you.
Top of the morning to you, lass. My name's Tree.
I sincerely doubt that, but whatever.
This is Sybil. She points to the little darkly clothed and skinned Wayang with the brilliant eyes. And that's Flint. She points to the gnome with the impressive Heimerdinger hair.
Heimerdinger? What?
From League of Legends.
Oh.
And,
I don't play
Oh,
League of
okay,
Legends. I only
okay.
know a couple of characters, and that's only because of everyone's favorite red unicorn.
I think that means Josh. Okay.
Yes.
What does look to Tree and tries to mimic his voice, but then he pauses himself mid-talk. He's like, and then he's like, hi there, I'm Flint.
Hoshimi looks over her shoulder at him, and she actually gives an approving smile.
Yep.
Olin, on the other hand, looks over at him like, is he sick?
Adrian looks at it. Oh my gosh! It finally stopped.
I have a feeling I'm missing a bit of context here.
You have quite the unique voice, and Flint is known to really enjoy other people's inflections, and often, sometimes mimics them. He's pretty good at it. I think so, at least.
I'm known to appreciate and mimicate on occasion when the mood strikes me, but the mood is, not in the mood right now.
Hey, Tree will respond. Oh, don't worry. I'm not even very good at it.
Nah, too easy.
Yep.
Josh is laughing, and he knows exactly why.
So, everyone else, this is Tree. A certain person who helped us before with the creature in the sewers sent him in order to help us with this investigation. We've received information that at least Dr. Gander, but also possibly Levikra, is out in the outskirts of Directian. We can explain more inside, I think, though.
I agree.
Right.
Hoshimi is definitely keeping her hand on Adrian and Seven's shoulders. Oh.
Ah, dang it. Any hope for me to, like... Oh, wait. It's not too late. Nope, it's not. Nope, it's too late. Nope, not... Okay, I'll stop now. I was about to message Sybil, but nope, too late.
All right, so Adrian has politely called for afternoon refreshments. So what would everybody like?
I'll have a
Owen
warm glass of
declines
milk.
anything.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Tree went first.
Sorry.
Tree went first. Go ahead, Tree. Sorry.
I'll have a warm glass of milk, if you please.
Don't you want anything to eat?
Oh, no, I am not hungry, lass.
You're not hungry after what was just described to me.
Not at all.
Okay then.
For him, it was effortless.
Seven meekly asks,
So
"Can I have a large thing of ham? Or
You-
3?
you can have some ham. I'm not going to deny you food.
Three hams?"
You are a growing girl.
Understatement. She's starving.
Yeah.
Something sweet to drink.
How about some fruit juice?
All right. All right. Would you like those hams to be steamed?
Steamed hams?
What's steamed?
Me.
Quiet, you!
Josh? I'm from Directian, and I've never heard anybody use the phrase steamed hams.
Jeebus.
However you like them, I guess.
That was a joke, dear.
That.
I got it.
In any
He gets pop culture references. It's a very weird trait we just gave him, but yes, absolutely.
He's the genie now.
Hey, sometimes the best traits just come out of nowhere. Much like Hoshimi's motherhood traits.
All right, Fitty Fit, you're up.
Can I have a drink combination that's approximately 1/5 lemon juice, 1/5 lime juice, 1/5 orange juice, 1/5 pineapple juice, and 1/5 fizzy water? I'll mix it myself.
Hoshimi just slowly looks over at him.
Yeah, the maid looks at you, just kind of blinks and just says, "One water with lemon."
That'll do.
Hey, wasn't Caius with us?
Oh yes, he was.
Oh, he's better. Yay.
Yes.
Then Olwen would have introduced him. Tree, this is Caius. He is a member of Princess Abigail's adventuring party, and
And a
he's a
friend.
bit of a softie.
Tree will extend a hand with a warm handshake, and on top of the morning to you, lad.
Oh, that's a that's a heavy southwestern accent you got there.
Oh, don't worry. It comes and goes as it pleases.
He's having too much fun with that.
I am.
No, he's not. I don't think he's having enough fun. No, I'm just kidding.
But yeah, yeah, nice to meet you. Oh, Dude, you stink like garlic. Oh.
Ah, yes, lad. I'm but a humble garlic farmer.
That explains it. I was trying to not comment.
Could I go eat in my room, please?
No.
Okay. Can I eat under the table?
No.
But the garlic smell is really bad. Oh. She kind of she just sits there. Sybil wanted a drink.
Don't talk, you'll only make it worse.
All right, so one of the maids comes out and says, "All right, here's all your food." And you notice that Caius immediately looks at her. He's just kind of looking. He's just kind of trying not to meet her eyes.
Typical.
No, there's a reason. That's Jared's sister, remember?
Oh right. Yeah.
Yeah. Olwen pauses at the door and then sighs. Should I go give Abigail her artifact back, or should we explain first, Adrian?
Explain first. It might actually be smarter if you and I both go. We'll have a better chance of getting in to speak with her.
All right. Where to start?
How about starting with with why you were going to skip over the fact that Seven got beaten bloody? That would be a nice thing to start with.
We didn't. We told you about the dire wolves.
You told me about the dire wolves. You didn't tell me how badly Seven got hurt.
I healed up just fine.
There's that smile again.
If you don't mind, we've had a day.
Firstly, basically, we got to my apartment and discovered Tree. Tree said that he was there to help because Turncoat sent him. I was not very happy. The gentleman or woman, I don't know.
I know who Turncoat is, dear. I'm just surprised.
As am I. But in basically sort of in exchange for his help, we had to help him get his master to a safe place. He's a very nice old man. He's a garlic farmer on the outskirts of Directian, hence the smells. And he gave us some information. We thought that it was just perhaps some dire wolves, but then we started noticing some time anomalies. To the point where, we're basically, one minute we are fine, and then the next minute we were all pointing our weapons at Adrian. He was trying to hold onto his sword.
What?
We eventually figured out that the Mother of Monsters has sent some sort of creepy hypnosis monster to possibly steal Adrian's sword, and we don't know why.
I have a feeling. I know why.
We aren't 100% guaranteed on why. And unfortunately, Adrian and Seven got too hurt with the dire wolves and too exhausted for us to continue pursuit, especially once Yuto and I saw an owlbear go into its lair, two owlbears go into its lair and not come out, or not experiencing the screeching, horrible horrors of being eaten alive. So I didn't think that it was wise for us to continue.
That's probably a smart idea.
But we need to! What if that tiefling lady is in there?
That
And
tiefling
Dr.
lady will
Gander.
still... that tiefling lady and potentially Dr. Gander, if I'm reading the room right, Olwen.
Yes.
If they haven't been killed by now, they're not going to be in the next 24 hours.
I hope so.
So I think you can relax. If whatever this thing is wanted to kill them, then we're already too late.
And then we absconded with the older gentleman. He's blind. He's a nice fellow. We took him back to my apartment after he got some groceries, and
Absconded.
we hurried him away from his house.
Ah.
And then he's staying over at my apartment, and he showed up. As he said he would, but he showed up. The
Huh?
little one.
The little. Wait, what? Hoshimi like jumps up out of her chair.
Not so loud.
Small evil man, I could have eaten him, but Adrian wouldn't let me.
You were in no state to be eating or attacking anything of his power. I'm sorry. Basically, in exchange for the key, my family heirloom key, I got back the royal artifact, and he's going to give us the ingredients to get my brother back.
What? Hoshimi sits down. You made a. How did I not know about this?
You specifically told us.
He visited us. Yeah, and he visited us in Adrian's mother's room. That's why Merylwyn came to get me yesterday. Or was it the day before? I've lost track. It's...
Everything's
In any
blurring.
case-
All the days are blurring at this point.
The point is,
Mhm.
he's holding up his end of the bargain.
So far. Because I did get the artifact back, however... And he swore on the sticks, and he made up a contract, and nothing should be booby-trapped, or else he will be facing the same fate that Arpolian unfortunately did, and Akalon did.
So he intentionally kept me out of the loop.
He really doesn't want to talk to you.
Alrighty then. That's something to remember.
Like, he said I could bring anyone in except you. I just kept Adrian in there because, well, Adrian has met him before, and he was already there. I didn't...
And because you feel comfort around him, don't lie.
Well... In hindsight, there's a part of me that kind of wishes I had asked Sybil to come. Because I feel like Sybil could get a different kind of read on him than Adrian could, because Adrian has met him before, yes, but Sybil has a different set of skills. And I think in hindsight, Sybil has a set of skills that I've never seen anyone else have, not even any of the other Inquisitors. So, in hindsight, I kind of wish I had asked him for help too.
Yes, I have a particular set of skills.
But yeah. But I wish I had... There are a lot of things I wish I had done differently. Perhaps even taking the deal at all, but I managed to get back the artifact that has been missing from the royal family for about a year. So, it's probably not all that bad. Just mostly.
Oh, and we got some stuff that we couldn't identify.
You couldn't identify? That's surprising. You two are among the smartest of us.
I don't know, maybe you can look at it. And he gives the rest of the group the magnifying glass and the badge.
Looking at a magnifying glass and a badge, and I'm finding it hilarious that the detective could not identify them.
They have magical properties. The badge has the badge had enchantment, or did the magnifying glass have enchantment on it?
1 second. Let me pull up the
I think the badge might have had abjuration.
No, it was divination and enchantment. The two ones. We
Yes,
did.
divination was the magnifying glass though, and enchantment was the badge.
Okay, so I
Yeah.
did get there. Okay.
You're- Yeah, you're right.
Badge is enchantment on it. The magnifying glass is some sort of divination magic on it.
Oh, also, you notice that Flint has downed his drink of choice, and immediately the effects start taking hold. Hey, Seven. Hey, Seven. When did you get here?
No, he got water! Oh no!
Oh,
Am I Flint, are you okay?
Hi, Hoshi.
Oh, he looks as tired as me. We should go.
Sit down!
And then you see him slowly rubbing Seven's face. Tired, buddy.
Seven grabs Flynn and hugs him very tightly.
Let's see. Hang on, I'm gonna do nature.
I love.
I'm gonna laugh if he rolls a nat 20 on the nature when he's drunk.
It's like even in his state, he's like, "Oh, that identifies as a so and so with subsets of so and so. It's obvious that you."
So yeah, everyone. I put a prompt in the chat. So if anyone wants to try and help identify the
Already did roll.
Okay,
identify the badge.
Right. Let me make sure I'm trained in some of these. I am not trained in you. I am trained in you. I am definitely trained in you.
Like an expert.
And I am not trained in you. Okay. Weird that I have a +2 to it.
I'm trained in you.
Wisdom.
But I'm not trained in you.
All right. So.
And one more.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So the only one to identify the badge is Sybil.
Hey!
Everyone else failed or critically failed.
Oh dang!
Wow.
Told you I had a
Please tell me that Flint critically failed.
No, 7 critically failed.
That's okay.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Doc said something and it was kind of drowned out. What'd you say, Doc?
I told you I had a particular set of skills.
All right. So,
Yes, he does.
you have identified this as a diplomat's badge on your little tours of, you enjoyed people watching. It's like you notice that a lot of people who wore this badge seemed to be a little more eloquent than the rest.
Gibbs, I'm terrible at freaking.
So
diplomacy.
mechanically, what this does is that you gain a +1 item bonus to diplomacy checks, and once per day, you can attempt a DC 20 check to recall knowledge about the people of a human and ethnicity, a non-human ancestry, or some other type of creature. If you succeed, the badge's bonus increases to +2 for checks with creatures of that group for the rest of the day. It is
I
known
was
as
actually
the
gonna
it is known as the diplomat's badge.
Sweet.
I was actually going to say that should probably go to Hoshimi because Ikoria is coming.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we move on to the magnifying
Magnifying
glass?
glass.
Oh
please?
yes, the magnifying glass. I'm gonna post those skill checks to the chat. So just pick one check that you think might help you.
Okie dokie. Okie dokie.
Oh, okay. Pick one. I'm sorry. I picked 2.
I'm gonna go with my main mace in the hole here.
Oh, I should go with that one too. Which I did. Huzzah!
Yeah.
A zoodle.
Hazoodle.
Has been.
Hotel.
Okay, so this is gonna be fun. The person who critically succeeded on this is Flint.
Hey!
Really?
Yes.
Oh please! I gotta hear him say this. In his
Okay,
character
so
right now.
Flint, you are familiar with this magnifying glass because it is something that was actually outlined in one of the books that you enjoy.
Hey!
This is a magnifying glass of elucidation. So So each of these is imbued with a specific language. When you use a magnifying glass to examine writing of its imbued language, it translates the writing into a language that you can understand. For example, an elf who speaks only Elven, using a magnifying glass of elucidation imbued with Dwarven, would see Dwarven writing as Elven when observed through the magnifying glass.
Nice.
Now, it only does direct translations and doesn't automatically allow you to understand codes or extremely esoteric passages. You will still need to decipher writing if that's the case.
So we're talking like fan translation, not like localization.
Pretty much.
Okay. But will it ascribe,
Well played.
Will it ascribe jelly donuts to rice?
Wow.
Oh, jeez. If I keep laughing this hard, I'm gonna puke.
It's not going to. It will not ascribe jelly donuts.
Okay. It's a good item then. It's a good item.
What? Hang on. I'm putting that into the future without context. Okay, I need to put that in the. It's like
Yes, please do it.
This is just a simple magnifying of glass of elucidation. It helps you to prescribe whatever language is encoded into it. And then he picks it up and he tries to identify the lemon on his glass with it. The lemon doesn't say anything.
Okay, somebody explain to me why he's acting like he's drunk.
Because he is.
Yeah, she gave him water.
It's just water.
It's a thing with.
And water is...
No one can explain it.
It's a gnome. It from what I remember in the books, it's a windstrummer thing.
It's specifically an air gnome thing, actually.
yes, specifically an air gnome theme. Water makes them a little tipsy.
And I have a full reason for why that is if you guys want to know later.
Well, I'm going to ask later. I'm dying to know.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Hoshimi gets this dumbfounded look on her face. He gets drunk off of water.
Adrian nods.
He's a very cheap date.
You're gonna kill someone, Stuart! Don't kill this man yet! He's supposed to be a father!
Oh no. Josh, come back to the light. Let me jump back to the light. No!
Step away from the light.
Big lemon, small lemon. Big lemon, small lemon.
Seven's just patting his head.
Hoshimi, being used to handling drunk patrons from her tavern, she comes over and puts a hand on Flint's head. I'm pretty sure you've had enough.
I'll tell you what I've had.
She reaches over and gently plucks the glass out of his hand.
Where'd my glass go?
Oh, she
It
took
went-
it.
It went back to the cabinet with all the other glasses. It'll be happier there.
Happy is good.
She kind of pats him on the head and she looks at the others. So we're not going anywhere for the rest of the day.
They weren't going. Well, Adrian and Seven shouldn't, anyways.
Oh, that is absolutely true.
You don't. I mean, I don't know unless they roll for it, but a flicker of red goes through Seven's eyes.
Hmm? 7? No, 7? She steps away. No, she steps over to her. And now she puts her hand on Seven's beak. Listen. I'm not taking it lightly. I understand why you're so determined to go after the Vikra. But if she tries to fight back and you're torn up, don't you want to be able to stop her if she tries to escape again?
she's not there anymore? What if it's too late? And I'm back to where I was. Don't you see?
Yes, I do, 7. I really do. But you saw more than just her in that dream, didn't you?
She blinks, and there was the school.
Exactly. So even if we miss Levikra, there's still a place we can go. You won't be back at square one. We have a secondary option. She's just the more immediate option.
Okay.
Just
She
try to
relaxes.
Just try to be a little calmer, okay, sweetheart? What happened to you today, this is exactly why we're always so worried about you just jumping on ahead or trying to handle everything by yourself. You're strong. No, you're strong. You're tough, but you're not invincible.
Well, just so you know, it wasn't Adrian or Owen's fault. It was mine. Don't be mad at them. Be mad at me.
Exactly. Oh, I almost said Owen. Exactly, 7. I know it's not their fault.
Okay. I accept punishment.
No, she like pats her beak just a little harder, just for emphasis. Not enough to hurt, though.
Yeah.
Your punishment is that you have to wait until you're fully healed before we go after her.
Did somebody say heal?
No, we did not, Flint. We did not say healed. We said wait.
Oh. I'm hearing things again.
Yes,
said
you
that?
are. Yes, you are. You need to rest. You don't want to get a headache, do you?
Nobody asked you, Lemon.
Speaking of headaches,
That hurts because she is actually wearing yellow.
Speaking of headaches, what happened on your
He
end?
wasn't talking to her, though. He was talking to the Lemon Slice.
What? Speaking of, what happened to what?
Now, speaking of headaches, what happened on your end?
Yeah.
Caius, do you want to go over it, or should I? Because I think,
All right.
or
I
you,
can- I can-
Sybil.
I guess I can go over it unless Sybil feels so compelled.
Whatever you like.
Maybe I should.
Yes.
I need more Sybil in my life, though. I missed out on it.
I'm sorry, I love Stuart in the background just giggling at Sybil.
I was just like, oh wow, the creepy response. No, I'll take it over. I'll take it over. I love it.
Tim.
This is your first time experiencing Sybil.
Yeah.
All right, so so we got a couple things that happened to us. We were they visited me. We were gonna. It's apparently there's a stolen shipment of goods from my family that we're trying to investigate. We're also trying to investigate a museum that had an artifact stolen. There was also one of the exhibits that was messed with. We started looking around, and it's apparently someone who could shadow walk.
He
Mhm.
left goop everywhere.
Quiet, you.
He left
Me-
goop everywhere.
That sounds gross.
It
Flint. No, Hoshimi does like a zipper motion over his mouth.
So, so what specific you're talking about the museum here, right?
Yeah, Great Disaster Museum.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's like the mask of Sorn was stolen, and and one of the Dominion exhibits was messed with.
What?
Yes. Uh, it was hard to tell because only the dust on it seemed disturbed, but it was still enough to notice, so I don't feel safe ignoring it.
Huh. I think I might want to check
I
that
feel-
out.
Olin like rubs her forehead. I feel like the wrong group went to the wrong. The groups went to the wrong groups went to the wrong place.
It's starting to sound like it.
Because I feel like you all could have handled the direwolves no problem, and Flint would have been able to heal folks. Meanwhile, Adrian and I could probably have handled a detective case with magical artifacts.
Well, there was a reason I sent Yuto with you, just in case something happened.
Which was very fortunate, and I'm glad if he's listening,
He's always
Oh.
listening if I'm around, don't worry.
I know I'm having fun. I really appreciated, despite the slight sass, I appreciated him being the messenger.
Are there any windows in this room?
No.
Eh.
Again.
Okay, after a second, Hoshimi starts snickering. I think you're making him mad.
Oh, damn! Is this the same room that has the secret entrance?
Yes.
Can I roll a perception check to see if he's if I can hear him in the secret entrance?
Go for it.
Do it.
Gonna have to roll pretty high. Yuto's really good at stealth.
Just a second.
Nope, no way, no how.
Could we roll too?
Sure.
You have a disadvantage,
Well,
Mr.
you don't- well, you
Water.
don't know about the secret entrance though.
What did I get in that 20? You never know.
Well, if they hear him, it doesn't matter if they know about the secret entrance or not. They hear him.
Yeah.
Yeah, give it a shot.
If you
Sure.
hear him.
No, it's just.
Ah!
Never mind. I'm wasted. I got nothing.
No. Okay, continue.
Hold on a second. Let me look at something.
What's his passive?
That's what I was about to look.
His passive is a 21.
Okay.
Oh dang.
Yep. I told you he's pretty dang stealthy.
Mm-hmm. You need a nat 20 with buffs to hear that boy.
I can
Not
probably hit.
necessarily.
Owen almost did.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Anyways.
regardless, I do think Olwen and I should check out the museum before sunset.
Are you in any
I
shape too?
I'm not fighting. I'm just observing.
His muscles are just tired. For some reason, I felt like he was almost turning into 7 during the battle. He got mad.
Really now?
But because that's not, his normal state, he got really tired.
I think I would have liked to see that. I've seen you get mad before, Professor, but I don't think I've ever seen you turn raging or anything. Normally when you're mad, you just get increasingly sarcastic.
Sarcasm doesn't kill people unless you're a bard.
I cannot argue with that.
I mean, I've set people on fire with my words, quite literally.
You're almost a bard. You're kind of a dancer. You are in the creatively magical field.
Well, her smile falls just a little bit. But she's still trying to keep up the jokes. You all know where my magic comes from, so
Creatively magical.
Anything else happen besides the museum?
well, we ran into a bit of a cat fight between two mothers.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, both of their kids are missing.
Wait a minute. Did you get their names?
Yeah. Let's one second.
Hmm?
Yeah, it's so yeah, I got okay, so the names of the women were Vermosa Vilcami and Minerva Simultath.
I meant the kids' names, but that's helpful.
Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah. The kids are Baron Simultath and Javida Velkomni. What? I'm sorry. Is it
Sorry,
Is it-
Baron? Baron.
Is it? Yeah. Is it in bad taste to say that elven names are a mouthful?
She looks over. No, Hoshimi looks over at Adrian. Tanleal. No, I don't think so.
Or is it just drow names? I'm sorry. Is that
Wait,
racist?
Whoa, wait, they were drow?
Yeah.
So, I actually kind of forgot about this. Abigail's student Kenzen came to visit.
Yes, that was what Yuto told me about.
Yeah. And
I already related to them.
What?
I already related to Caius, Flint, and Sybil. Oh, and one thing. Excuse me. Hoshimi pulls back the curtain and opens the secret entrance. Hello.
Ah. Hi.
Oh, busted.
Huh.
Busted.
oh, I'm glad you're okay. I have something for you. I have something that I think you've been missing very much.
You know, you could have just come down here. We were going to come talk to you anyway.
Look, I just wanted to grab a snack, and I didn't want to bother anybody.
I know that you're not feeling. I have something for you that I think will make you feel better.
What is it?
She pulls out the artifact. The teddy bear.
Abigail's eyes are just like widen. She just immediately grabs it and just kind of holds it close. And she's looking at everybody. Tell no one.
Tell no one what? I don't see anything.
Oh no, I cast an amnesia spell on me.
It's super effective.
Is that lady holding a teddy bear?
Oh, Abigail, this is Tree. He is helping us out with a few more investigations. There's been a lot going on since last got to talk to you.
Yeah, Abigail, you see that Tree? You see that Princess Abigail is looking at you. Her eyes kind of narrow.
so do trees. Just no one
Not
can
that you
tell.
can see it behind the mask.
Yeah.
And
you.
I'm sorry. Okay, I feel. Oh man, I missed the
Yeah?
opportunity. Sorry. When Abigail says that you trust this person, I really wanted to. I wanted to pull an Owen, making a lot of assumptions here.
Dang, I missed that. I accidentally hit my equals key and that deafened everything.
Ah! At any rate,
I'll use Josh's.
according to them, he was sent by Turncoat, so...
He did kind of help us very easily take down some dire wolves. So, for now, he's here.
I see.
Anyway, there's no point in all of us standing here. Come on, let's just come sit down.
Very well. So, do we need to talk about anything? I was, I listened into a lot of this.
Did you hear the part about... We didn't say the part about Kenzin out loud in here, so to recap. She gestures to Olwen to continue.
Olwen doesn't actually say anything. She just pulls out the flyer that Kezin gave her.
You shoved that in the toilet, remember?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, right. I did.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure his intentions were nice, but
Your student's in a bad group!
What?
He came to see me when he heard about Reinhardt. And he tried to
He gave her a flyer for the Lothalur.
What?
He's
And
in a
we-
bad group!
Second, I was told that we knew we had to come see you about it because this sort of thing getting out is the last thing the Malum family needs.
Oh, no. But he's... How could he be a part of... He's so nice.
Here's something interesting that we learned. You know those women and cat fighting that we mentioned?
Yes?
Apparently, according to her, there's people in that group who are really only there because they have nowhere else and no one else to go to meet people, talk to, and make friends. So, while whatever people are in charge of the group might be supremacists, it doesn't sound like all of the people in the group are. And from what I'm guessing, your student is likely one of those. Especially if
Not
he
to mention
reached
that
out to a
he-
tiefling.
Not to mention, really, he didn't talk about anything like that. He talked about basically how the group has a lot of people who were lost to the Illithid. And it's sort of and there are support groups available. So it's not
I can't... Oh...
But
No.
it's still bad news.
Oh no, this is just another thing to add to the pile. I'm sorry, this is just... Well, Hoshimi, you're going to have to learn about this. This is... I was
Hoshimi
gonna-
face palms.
What?
Ugh. I told
Nothing.
Tree my name was Rena. Go on.
Oh. I figured the cat was out of the bag.
It's
Apologies.
fine.
He's
it doesn't
new.
matter.
Well...
It doesn't matter. Go on.
We always have to learn how people perceive us. And unfortunately, perception is the reality that we have to deal with.
I know.
If it makes you feel better, like when she said that name, Tree could have been just like on a glass of milk, like through a straw. Like absolutely did not hear, just like really loudly.
No, it's fine. I actually don't care. I only did that because Rena's still... Hoshimi has this habit of trying to hide herself.
All
No,
right.
that's fine. You just yeah, there you go.
Right. So here's part of the problem is... Gods, his audition is tomorrow!
Is everything happening tomorrow?
Yes, apparently. What do you think I've been trying to... So I've been trying to be alone for all this. I've been trying to mentally prepare. Because
Hoshimi's head hits the table.
we've been working on this for months! It's like, he needs this. He needs me. But I can't.
Ugh.
This was going to be his ticket to get his family out of Brushtown.
Can't you just talk to him in private and tell him to leave the group? Tell him it's my group.
Okay, out of character. I love how it sounded like you had a full mouth when you said that.
I technically did, and I thought I would have swallowed it in time, and did not.
No, it's hilarious because Seven's chomping on her ham.
Exactly. It's delicious ham, by the way.
Princess, do you want some chamomile tea?
I would love some tea, thank you.
2 chamomile teas, please.
So the
Why don't we call your brother for his special brew?
You think it's wise that he knows about this? He's dealing with his own stuff.
But I'm sure he'd want to be here for his sister.
Olin pokes her head out where the maids usually come in and says, "Can we get 2 chamomiles, please?"
Kid really is a hot toddy. Jeez.
Yes. Well, just hopefully we can. This won't come out until after the audition. Hopefully we can keep this. Oh my gods.
Well, we're certainly not saying anything.
Right.
You know this group can keep secrets, Abigail.
Yeah, it's just.
Hoshimi puts her hand on Abigail's shoulder. Breathe. Try to calm down.
Right. I'm just going to need to figure out what the next step is, and she looks over at Adrian and Seven. What happened to you two?
Dire wolves.
Fell down some stairs.
I just, yeah, dire wolves.
She fought bravely.
Oh, I suppose. Oh, you two look tired. I could possibly help remove that for you, if that would help.
Oh, that'd be lovely.
All right. Going to we'll probably have to head to a bedroom. It's because if we do this here, yeah, if we do this here, you're just gonna collapse on the floor, and that's not gonna be very comfortable.
Oh.
And then Flint immediately collapses on the floor.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's 3 for the day.
Yeah, someone just picks him up. He's a nip noodle. Oh, Flint? Flint, it's not sleepy time yet!
Oh, trust me, it's sleepy time for him.
Well, luckily for you, this will only take about 10 minutes.
Will it hurt?
Oh no! In fact, it'll be very pleasant.
Let's just go with her.
Okay.